my man. Look at that. Right, welcome back. Sorry about the wind if it's windy. Yeah, we've got an issue with the Fourtrak. Basically, got a few lights on the dash. I'll just show you those. So yeah, it's not you know, the voltage isn't going up as it revs. It should be sort of constant 14 volts coming out the old alternator. It's all a bit muddy down here. But anyway, so we need to figure out what's going on. So I've just done a service, hence everything's a bit oily and stuff. So I've just done the oil filter, engine oil, diesel filter, new air filter in there. So I've just done that. And sorted this little leak out as well while I was there. Didn't notice we had that till I took that pipe off. But anyway, back to the issue at hand. So the problem is either here or here. Now I have got a rebuild kit for this. I say a rebuild kit, it's like a new thing with bob with brushes on it. I'll show you in a sec. But I've also got this here, so this is the voltage regulator. So that basically keeps a constant voltage once that's generating. So I'm going to test this. I've got some resistances, some resistance values on the table, which I'll overlay in a sec. But I'm going to test that. So basically, we're going to take that 10mm out. I'm guessing there should have been one there, but there's not. So we'll grab another bolt at some point, and then unplug this and just test a few of the pins and see what it's doing. So I'm going to do that now. So first thing I've noticed is that's quite corroded down there. If it'll focus. So that might be making a bit of a bad connection on that. And the pins in there look a bit not too bad, but they could do with a clean either way. But anyway, I'm going to test these pins now, so just check between different ones for certain resistance, and then that will like confirm whether that's any good or not. There's a part number. These are really cheap. I think they're like 30 quid delivered, so I'm probably going to change it anyway, but I just want to see if it is this, because, sorry, a bit zoomed in there. If it is that, then great, but if not, then we've got to pull the alternator out, which is a bit more work. So but the first thing I'm going to do is just sort that out, because that's not great either way. Right, that's the unit off. That's the inside, in case you want to see. There's not a lot of weather protection there, considering the chassis wall sort of sits there. But anyway, I'll get these screws off. And there's the inside, a couple of coils, and it's basically like relays, some switches, that sort of thing. And some of these contacts look a bit dirty. But anyway, we're going to test the resistance. Basically, we're going to test the resistance of these coils and to ground and stuff, and just check that they're alright. So I've got the thing I said about. I'm just going to measure each one and see how they correlate to the manual. Right, so they're not anywhere near what I was expecting, well, or what the manual was saying. So just like this, we have a new one. So we can test this and see if they're the same. Hopefully they are. Again, this was like 30 quid off Milner's, so hopefully it's alright. It's exactly the same part number. So let's give it a little test and see. So if we go to that pin and that pin, getting 2 ohms. Which way around are we? Yeah, same. That one. 0.2. Just realise you can't really see. Okay, and then just try. I'm only just trying some random ones. So we'll go bottom left, and then bottom right. So again, open circuit there. So bottom left and middle, getting 0.2 ohms. Okay, that's the same. So yeah, I've tested them. I had to do it off camera because I needed the phone to look at the readings, but this one, they're a little bit out. They're not miles out though. So I mean, it's not going to hurt to put a nice new one in anyway, but which might lead us to think that the problem is actually the alternator. But we'll plug this in, see what happens, and if not, then I've got this, which is new rectifier and brush set sort of thing, so we can sort that out, but that involves taking the alternator off, which I need to do anyway because it needs doing. But these basically sit on the inside, and that's what those brushes obviously wear, so it's a bit like a drill. So if that's worn, then you're not going to get anything good out of it. So I imagine it's probably that, but can't hurt to do this anyway. Right, that's in. There you go. Just chucked another bolt and a washer in there just to get it a bit better. Plugged it in. I've cleaned all the little contacts on the original one so that there's no issues there. So fingers crossed. Don't really want to take that out if we can. So got the multimeter on. I had a charger on it, a little smart charger thing. That's what that is. So we're up at like 13 nearly volts. So let's have a look and see what happens. Fingers crossed. So, oh, that's good. Why is that flashing? Oh, there you go. Right, so we're like halfway on the dial. Let's give it a turn. Just idling it just over 1,000. So that's come up. That's good. Let's have a look, see what we're getting. Oh my man, look at that. Beautiful. Just give it a little rev in here, see what happens. No more lights. Lovely. Must have been that then. Oh, I'm pleased as punch. That makes life a lot easier. Now, obviously we're going to have to do the bushes at some point on that, but I think that's a job for another day because I can't be bothered at the minute. But at least we know that that was the issue. So happy days. So yeah, that was the culprit all along. And if you look, you can see it's all looking a bit tarnished, the copper coils. That one looks alright, nice and shiny, but that one looks a bit like it's done a few heat cycles. And like I mentioned, that contact there looks a bit black. I gave it a little bit of a clean with some sandpaper, so you can see, but obviously it's not enough. But I imagine the problem is in there. So yeah, hopefully that's it. Well, it is because I've just proved it, so that can go in the bin. And yeah, hopefully that helps someone out. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.